The Joe Rogan Experience.
And then it talked about how Malibu Barbie like was the first one that like have the eyes stare right at you, so it was like more sexual or something. It was interesting shit.
Dude, you don't want to, I mean, that's the thing about those dolls and all that stuff is like you're putting something in a kid's head that this is what an adult looks like. But I guess you're doing the same thing with He-Man, right?
Oh yeah.
Like you're putting that in a boy's head, and then he gets in the mirror and is like,
that's why people flex and have their Italian horns.
But they're looking at their muscles and they're like, what? In comparison to He-Man, I'm nothing. That's the argument too about The Rock or anybody who's like some beautiful muscular creature like that. It's like, how the fuck do you aspire to that? But guys don't complain about that shit. Like, you don't hear a lot of complaints about male positive body image. You don't hear that. Like, people don't care if guys are fat. Like, if guys feel sad because they're fat, nobody gives a fuck.
Thank God.
But you know what I mean? I mean, it's like it's a big deal. Like fat shaming men. When was the last time anybody got accused of fat shaming a guy? It's always a woman.
Right.
It's always, if you're fat shaming, it's implied you're fat shaming a woman because they're the only ones who care. Tom and Bert, that was a different kind of fat shaming. They got locked up because people found it a target. Like, oh, well, let's figure out what we can say here. Oh, it's fat shaming, but just genuinely without it ever being requested by someone. Like if you just on your own, you decided to say that's fat shaming. Like you saw it, you pointed it out, and it became an issue about a public event or a public person or a public celebrity said, I'm being fat shamed, and it was a man. Fucking never.
Yeah, right.
Does it mean has it happened? Maybe it hasn't. I haven't been paying attention. But I can't imagine that some guy would fucking complain because he has a gut and someone's fat shaming him publicly. He would just look at that gut and go, fuck, they're right. Gotta stop eating. Like the Tom and Bert thing, people really did think they were serious. That's where it got weird. Like people would get angry at Bert or angry at Tom.
Yeah.
And they would pick sides.
Bert was telling me about this the other day. He hired me to like drive him on this golf cart for this marathon, like in between taking Instagram photos. Like,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that's what we found out? That's crazy. He ran 5:33. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's an hour slower than Oprah. But hey, he's fat and he drinks a lot.
What's interesting is like the guy that the first place guy, the guy that actually
Right.
won. It was like 2.5 hours. And it's just,
no one's. Is it that?
I think so.
That's can't be.
yeah, and it's just an
Oh
interesting.
no, it's 2 hours that they can't break. Right?
Yeah,
they can't
2
break
hours
2
is tough.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got close.
I was thinking that like that was too. Yeah. So like
2:11:46.
2:11.
that's what he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
and,
insane.
And what Bert was 5.5.
They run so fast.
Dude, that's
They
insane.
run so fast.
That's insane.
I can't. I've tried to run that fast for like a mile. I can't even really do it.
Oh my God, I didn't know they did it that fast. I thought it was around. If I was guessing, when you said 2:30 or whatever the fuck we thought it was, I would be like, well, that's like a world record or some shit. What did it used to be? Didn't it used to be 3 hours, like a big deal?
I don't know. No, it was like a 3-minute mile was the big deal.
No, 4-minute mile, right?
Oh yeah.
And then Yeezys came out and changed everything.
Yeezy's changed the game. You got so much more
4-minute
bounce. How about this? Go back to the world record marathon, world record Boston Marathon, 1980. I have a feeling it's like in the threes.
Probably is. I mean, just
Wouldn't be world record Boston Marathon. That's a stupid thing to say. It's the Boston Marathon record. Who won it?
Someone in 2011, 2:03:02.
Yeah, but that's 2011.
Yeah.
I want to go down to 1980.
Well,
yeah,
it's an
1980.
old record now. It's been replaced. But
Right, but not the record. Just like what is the result from 1980? Boston Marathon result 1980.
Yeah.
I want to say that was probably the last time I paid attention because I lived in Boston. I don't give a fuck about the LA Marathon. I hear about it and I go, oh, can't drive there now.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, oh, what a smart thing. These people are all running on the street.
I know. I think the reason why you're remembering that is because that's when the woman faked the time.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about her.
Oh my God, that was 1980.
That's right. She hopped on the tee.
Yeah.
And they busted her. People saw her on the tee. What was her time?
I don't know why they wouldn't just show it to
I
begin.
don't remember that.
Well, you're a terrible person to talk to about this because you keep taking us down more and more rabbit holes.
just type in 1981.
That's 100% what I typed in. Look, right here.
I
Boston
believe
Marathon,
you.
1980.
Dude,
and then this
1981.
stuff starts popping up.
Okay, Boston Marathon results. 1980s. Put an S on that bitch.
Put 1979.
Results. Here we go. Okay, what do we got?
220.
220. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm way off.
Well, it's still 10 minutes.
256 the third place. 247 the first place. Women's top results. So women do it in 247. The man was doing it in 220. 220 is fucking crazy. That is so crazy. You can run 26 miles in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oof. I would imagine that would have been like a world record. I'm so off. You know? But I wonder what they weigh. You know, that's another thing. Like Bert, what's really impressive is how big Bert is.
Yeah.
Bert's like 350 pounds.
300, more than that, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's 800 pounds. And he's running out there.